You know that tightness in your shoulders, that little clench in your jaw, or the ache in your lower back that just seems to pop up out of nowhere? We all know that feeling. But what if I told you it's not random at all? Today, we're going to decode exactly what your body is trying to tell you. So, have you ever felt that, just wound up or tense, and you can't for the life of you figure out why? We all have. But here's the thing, it's not for no reason. There's always a reason. Your body is reacting to something, even if your conscious mind hasn't quite caught up yet. And this is the key shift in perspective we need to make. Your body isn't malfunctioning when it gets tight. It's not broken. It's actually communicating with you. This tension is a language, and it's your body's way of sending you a really important message. Think of it less like a bug and more like a feature. Okay, so if the body is speaking this language of tension, how exactly does it do that? Well, the answer lies in a part of our anatomy that, honestly, is often overlooked. It's called fascia, and understanding fascia, well, that's the key to decoding these messages. Fascia is so much more than just a wrapper for your muscles. A better way to think of it is like a living, intelligent network, a biological fabric that holds the memory of everything you've ever been through. Every bit of stress, every moment of fear, it's all recorded right there in that tissue. You know how we always say, oh, the stress is all in my head? Well, your body doesn't really see it that way. When you feel stressed, your body releases chemicals like cortisol. And this isn't just a feeling, it has a very real physical effect. High cortisol levels literally stiffen and dehydrate your fascia. So the stress isn't just in your head, it's physically stored in your tissue. And this leads us to such a powerful idea, that stored tension isn't supposed to be there forever. It's actually a protective mechanism. The fascia holds on to that tension, that memory, and it waits. It waits for a signal from you that it's finally safe to let go. So if our bodies are holding all this tension and just waiting for a signal of safety, the big question is, how do we send that signal? Well, we have to learn the language of release and start communicating back to our bodies in a way they can actually understand. And thankfully, the tools for this are incredibly simple. You already have them. It all comes down to three basic things: your breath, some gentle movement, and proper hydration. These are the levers you can pull to directly talk to your fascia and your nervous system. Let's start with your breath. This is your most direct line, your hotline to your nervous system. A long, slow exhale sends an immediate and powerful message to your body that the danger is gone. It shifts you out of that fight or flight mode and into a state of rest and repair. Next up is movement. Just think about the word emotion. It's literally energy in motion. So when we suppress our feelings, that energy has to go somewhere, right? It gets stuck in our fascia. That's why gentle, intentional movement, like just rolling your shoulders or doing a slow stretch, allows the body to finally complete those stress cycles and move that emotional energy out. And finally, hydration, which is an absolute game changer. When your cells are dehydrated, your brain actually perceives it as a threat. It increases cortisol, which tightens your fascia. So by staying properly hydrated, you are literally changing your body's chemistry to be calmer and way more resilient to stress. Okay, so how do we actually put all of this into practice? I'm going to walk you through a simple but incredibly powerful 5-minute emotional reset that you can do anywhere, anytime you feel that tension starting to build up. Let's walk through it. First, just pause. Feel your feet on the ground. Then breathe. Remember, a long exhale is the signal for safety. Inhale for 4, exhale for 8. Step 3 is so important. Just notice the sensation without judging it. Ask yourself, where am I feeling this? Then, introduce some gentle movement to release that stuck energy. And finally, take a small sip of water. In 5 simple steps, you've just had a complete conversation with your body. That little 5-minute reset really gets to the core philosophy behind this whole approach. It's a huge shift in how we think about healing. It's not about fighting your body or trying to force it to change. Here's the bottom line. Your body is brilliant. It's designed to heal. It has its own intelligence. So your job isn't to be a mechanic trying to fix a broken machine. Your job is to be a partner, to create the right environment so your body's own natural repair systems can do their incredible work. And that's really the big takeaway here. Every single breath you take, every sip of water, every gentle movement, it's all part of an ongoing conversation. Your body is constantly, always listening to the signals you're sending it. So I'll leave you with this question. As you're sitting here right now, just for a second, pause
And notice, where do you feel a sensation in your body? What might it be trying to tell you? The conversation is already happening. All you have to do is start listening.